Folks, and welcome to Parallel Projections Auxiliaries, and this is drawing 4. And I have gone ahead and I have done on the XY line, I've drawn in my elevation and I've drawn in my plan view down here. And so you're given all the bits of information and you knew this point here. So when you put down your set square at 60 degrees, you can find this point down here, okay? And of course, to find that in elevation, we would have no measurements. So you would simply bring up this guy from plan, and that would get you that there, okay? And that is going to be, this is going to be the surface S, okay? So in plan, we are just looking at an edge view of that, but up here in elevation, this is a view of surface S. Of course, it's not a true shape we're looking at, because when we are standing here in plan view, okay, we are not looking directly in at the edge of that surface. So we will have to go and draw an auxiliary, which we're been asked to do after a while, and we would have to look in directly at the object, okay, and we'll project our auxiliary view up here. Only when you're looking in at something straight on can you see its true shape. The first thing I'm going to do, just to get it out of the way, in this question we were asked for an oblique sketch up here. And you can, it's up to you which way you want to put it. Remember, the lines are going off at 45 degrees. Once you draw one line, if you want to use a pencil technique there to help you, to guide you with the other ones, you can, okay? It's going right up to the top here, so I'm going to do that heavy. It doesn't come all the way down, stop slightly short. Now sometimes you might draw an object in a different way. You might find you get more information out of drawing it that way, and if you want to do that, that's fine. And then it goes back a bit here, and then it connects up. Now we'll be looking in at the back here, so you would get more information if we actually drew it the other way, but it's up to yourself, whatever way you want to do it. Now if we had it brought on that guy, he would have gone to there, he'd go back to here, and you can draw in a portion of that line there now. And we'll connect it back like so. So you're not actually seeing a whole lot out of drawing it this way. Although it probably does make it easier to draw because there's less information in it. Okay. And you can barely see my surface S there, which I'm colouring in purple. So now, we were asked, looking in direction of 8, draw an elevation. We've that done, okay. Then we drew a plan view, which we have down here, looking directly down from our elevation. And now we need to project an auxiliary. Now, it's very nice because this is going at 60 degrees, this line, which means when we want to look in, directly in at that object, and see its true shape, we can just turn our set square this way. Now always read the question carefully. Sometimes you might be just asked for a true shape of a surface, but in this case, we're asked for the complete auxiliary as well. But if you're just asked for the true shape, all you need to draw is a rectangle up here in your auxiliary. Let's bring up our projection lines. And remember, auxiliaries, I keep saying, all it means is another view. Now our x1, y1 always parallel, or perpendicular, should I say, sorry, to our lines of projection. And when we have that done there, we need to get our heights. Now, the golden rule about doing auxiliaries is the distances are the same 2 views back. So if I have new view, this is 1 view back, this is 2 views back. And remember, as I said, if you walked around a car park, level car park, looking at a car, The car will be the same height no matter where you stood, okay? And it's the same with this. All we're doing is moving around from here in plane to look in here now, and we're going to see a different view of this elevation, but the heights will be the same. It's the same when you do an basic orthographic and you just bring height lines across from end view to elevation. So we only have a couple of heights to mark off, and those are, we can see in the question, at 25, so we can set up a little grid here almost. 25 and 70. Those were our two heights. And the first thing I'm going to get is this is the edge view. That line there, so we'll just look in now. And that is the edge view got straight away. Of course, we've got to finish out the elevation though. So I'm just going to write in two things there. True shape, more actually, of S. So that's the true shape of the surface S there. Please write that in and put a bit of colour on it. Now we'll finish out the rest of our elevation then after that. So with this corner here, I know the height of it there. I know this point here is there. So this is the start of the sloping surface going upwards. So we can draw a line, a heavy line over as far as that. This point here I know is up at the top there. So I'm just going to join in these two guys. And I can do this in heavy now. This guy over here, that's him up there. That's this guy down here. I can draw on these two guys. Now we know that sloping surface, the edge of that and that is parallel. And the rule of drawing, parallel lines are parallel in all views. Remember that. Okay. And that is the object drawn there. Okay. So remember, you want to see a true shape of something, you must be looking in at it at 90 degrees. Okay folks, so I hope you found that useful. More videos to come. Take care, stay safe.